couple of things are all coalescing at once here and why we're before committee right now. Just in the last, I believe in the last 2 weeks, the government of Canada came to Vancouver, to my home province, and they outlined that China's assertive pursuit of its economic and security interests, advancement of unilateral claims, foreign interference, and increasingly coercive treatment of other countries and economies have significant implications in Canada. That's the position of the government of Canada. On December 7th, the Minister of Industry outlined in his departmental explainer of why we need to amend the Investment Canada Act is to grant authority for the minister to extend national security reviews for investment. So since December 1st, the government of Canada has come forward and said, one, the threat of China in Canada is very real and very concrete. Two, the Investment Canada Act is not strong enough to protect Canadian sovereignty, and that more needs to be done to ensure our sovereignty is protected, both by expanding the powers of the minister and our ability to conduct reviews. I will add a third point that was added. The government of the United States has already acted in a similar fashion against said company in discussion today. So the government of Canada also outlined that China's rapid and dramatic modernization, and as it becomes more assertive, Canada must step up as a reliable partner in the Indo-Pacific region to promote security and stability. And that brings us to our committee here today. We have an opportunity in good faith with just a few meetings to look very closely at a decision of the government of Canada, which rightfully so they recognized needed to be looked at, and they took action, but we need to know what was behind those decisions. And we need to make sure that we do better as a country to stop awarding contracts to companies with ties to the People's Liberation Army or the government of China. We can do better, and this committee has a direct responsibility to look very closely at what took place. Announcements aren't enough. This committee can lead towards concrete actions and better protection of Canadian sovereignty. And I will note, as a British Columbian, there was a reason why the government came, obviously, to British Columbia, because BC is the gateway to the Indo-Pacific region. And I will say, as a British Columbian MP, these concerns are very top of mind for many people, both in the integrity of our institutions and our economy. And they want industry committee to be looking closely at these things. I think all committee members should work very closely together. Let's do a quick study. Let's improve the way we protect Canadian sovereignty. We have a duty. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.